Welcome back. Biblioteca Alexandrina is always a source of pride, and we know that there were a lot of activities are taking place, whether there or in any intellectual event and cultural event like Cairo International Book Fair. This is another source of pride. To shed more light on this and on the other activities of the Biblioteca, we are very much delighted and honored to have with us Mrs. Hind El-Shenawi, Director of Quality and Administrative Service Department in the Biblioteca. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Before going into what's going on in Biblioteca and its activities, which is all the time modernized and updated, let's have a quick look at the participation of the Biblioteca in this edition of the Cairo International Book Fair.
Well, actually, the Cairo International Book Fair, this is its 53rd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair, and it started on the 26th of January, and it will end today, unfortunately. The Biblioteca Alexandrina has a pavilion there in Hall 2. The booth of the Biblioteca holds the publications of the library. We have old publications, we have new publications this year, one by Dr. Ahmed Mukhtar Al-Abbadi regarding researches in Islamic history and civilization. We have, for instance, another publication by Dr. Midhat Isa regarding the editing, text editing between manuscripts and texts. And we have other very eminent publishers by the library in the Cairo Book Fair as well.
Yeah, and of course you do prepare for that long before the exhibition to know what exactly you are going to introduce to the visitors. There in the Biblioteca, you do have a lot of activities and introduce it to all ages, to researchers and to ordinary persons who just want to go and to benefit from the potentials and from the facilities there.
Yes.
If you please elaborate on that, Mrs. Hind.
Yes. You know, the Biblioteca Alexandrina has inaugurated in 2002, and since its inauguration, actually I've been there in the library for almost 20 years now, so exactly after the inauguration. And the mission of the library is to be a center of excellence in the production and dissemination of knowledge, and to be, of course, a center of dialogue and understanding between peoples and cultures. We do focus on 4 aspects, actually, and this is the objective of the library, is to be Egypt's window on the world and the world's window on Egypt, and to be a center of understanding and dialogue, and to be a leading institution, of course, of the digital age, the age we're living in. Everything is digital. What we have is a lot of activities for all our users. Our users are children, our youth, young people, our researchers, our professors, our students of the universities. We serve not only all ages, but all Egyptians and international. We have specialized libraries, a children library that serves the children from age 6 until 11. We have a young people library that serves the youth from age 12 to 16. And then above 16, they can enter the main reading hall. You know, we have the largest reading hall in the world in a library. So we're
And
very
what
proud.
about people with determination?
Yes, we concentrated from the first day in of the inauguration of the library, and we are focusing more and more on this because this is now a governmental focus.
A state's strategy.
Yes, a strategy. So we have actually the Taha Hussein Library. The Taha Hussein Library serves the visually impaired and the blind, and we have activities and that for the children and for the young, for the special needs children and young. We do serve them as not only them and the parents, their siblings, the activities that we do is for them to
To be
teach them.
integrated
Yes.
also in the society, and I
Exactly.
mean just to have courses which may gather people with determinations and other ordinary ones. True?
Yes, true. We work with both, with professional, on a professional programs that we teach them how to be included in the society smoothly, how to, we teach the parents and the siblings how to deal with their child, with early intervention programs, so they can be integrated in the society and be productive. We enhance their skills. We do programs, awareness programs as well for not only parents and siblings, for everyone, that they accept, they don't judge, that they how to deal with these people, and this is actually a focus that we deal with. Regarding the Taha Hussein Library for the blind and visually impaired, we have developed a lot of services there, and it's very reputable and very successful, not only for the Alexandrian people, but we get visitors from the suburbs and from other governorates from Egypt, because we have the digital talking book program. It's a program that lets helps the visually impaired and blind to read books, to make bookmarks, to search the pages, to search for the subjects. We have readers that we have a studio for the digital talking book that we record the books so they can be able to listen audio with the books, but they are free. They don't need any help. They can make bookmarks where they stopped. They can search for a page. They can search for a word or a subject. So it's really, and they can do this on their phones or on the system of the DAISY. It's called the DAISY system, the DAISY system for the digital talking book.
According to the latest technologies worldwide, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
according.
But here I should ask about COVID-19, because during the lockdown and after we ended the lockdown and we are trying to continue with our life normally, but also with the precautions, whether with wearing masks or with implementing social distancing on the ground. How the Biblioteca dealt with that?
Actually, we never stopped our services. The library was always open. Of course, we reduced the visitors, the number of visitors, because we had to abide by the safety measures of COVID-19. But the development, we developed other services, like for instance, the education. They went from face-to-face or on campus in university to online. The library as well did that. We had a lot of activities online, webinars, lectures, conferences, sessions. Everything was on all subjects was online. So it was,
and it went fine,
and it went great. And it didn't only serve the people who entered physically the library. It served the globe. You could watch it here in Cairo, in Alexandria, or even in Europe or in the States. You could watch it everywhere. So it was really successful, and it really went with the...
This is my question.
Yes.
I mean, in the Biblioteca, did you think of continuing the same way, or of having both? You know, sometimes I would consider COVID-19 not as a curse, but as a blessing.
Yeah.
It taught us a lot.
Yes.
So to have both, to have to benefit from both, whether from face-to-face sections or workshops or conferences or whatever, and in the same time to continue with the online activities to benefit, as you've kindly mentioned, people from all over the globe, not only from Alexandria or even from Egypt.
Yes, definitely, Nermeen. This is exactly what I wanted to say, because maybe COVID-19 urged us to do this, but this is the future. Like, yes, we love the old books. We love to touch the book. Me too. And to smell the book and to read the book. But in this digital age, you can read from your mobile. You have the e-books. You have the e-articles and journals. So this is the globalization. Like we say, you by a click of a mouse, you can see, you can be part of a conference or a lecture that is held in in Australia. So this is actually, maybe COVID-19 was really a blessing because it urged us to do this. But yes, these are the services of the future, and this enables us not only to serve the Alexandrian or the Egyptian community, but to reach out to the globe. And this was always also our mission in our outreach programs. You know, we have one of our main pride as well, the Embassies of Knowledge. The Embassies of Knowledge is one of the outreach programs that we have in the Biblioteca, that we have embassies in each Egyptian university across all Egypt. We have approximately 20 Embassy of Knowledge in Upper Egypt, in Aswan, in Asyut, in Sohag, in Port Said, in Ismailia, even in the Southern Valley Governorate. Of course, the Cairo University, Ain Shams University, and Azhar University as well. So it's in these universities you have an Embassy of Knowledge that reflects the Biblioteca. How does it serve? The researchers, the professors, and the students. You can access all the rich library e-resources collection through the Embassies of Knowledge. And you can access the activities, a live activity that is happening at the library from the Embassy of Knowledge in Sohag at the same time.
Yeah, and of course, if we want to speak more and more about the activities of the Biblioteca, we are going to need episodes and episodes. And since you were there for more than 20 years, as you've kindly mentioned, we are going to leave you with a promise to see you again in more episodes of Women's World to speak more about this wonderful place, Biblioteca Alexandrina. Mrs. Hind El-Shenawi, Director of Quality and Administrative Services Department, thank you very much for being with us. Have a very good day, and you were really an added value to our program.
Thank you so much. The honor and the pleasure was really mine. Thank you so much, Nermeen.
By this, we come to the end of Women's Worlds, but tomorrow is another day. We are going to be meeting you same time next week, inshallah, only on Nile TV International. On behalf of my dear colleagues, Hala Al-Hamalawi, Shireen Al-Araqi, and myself, Nermeen Abdurrahman, many thanks for watching.